Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ben, aka Envy Hitman. Yo, state your name and what you did.
Hey, my name is Austin Cadle, and I got top eight today with Rescue Ace in the side deck remote regional.
Heck yeah, brother. Alright, man, is this your first regional?
No, it's so you might laugh, but this is actually my 13th regional,
Okay.
and it was my first time getting my invite.
Awesome, dude. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, let's see. Let's check out the goo you got for us.
Okay, so starting off, it's going to be pretty standard. But I've got two turbulence, two preventer, and then some people choose to play this at two. Some people choose to play it at three. But I think two hydrant is good because it's not full combo on its own, and it's not really a good normal summon. Turn one, and two just it did the job.
Heck
It
yeah.
did what I needed it to.
Alright.
After that, one airlifter, unfortunately, best normal summon in the game. But yeah, unfortunately, it's at one. But still, with the new Phantom Nightmare support, the consistency is still like top tier.
Oh, I bet.
Next, I play three Impulse and one Fire Engine. A lot of people have cut this to one. Some people don't even play it at all, and some people play it at two. But I like three because it's good offense and defense, and purely is still in the game. So the off chance that I have to go against a board with like a big Nor, I mean, this just solos the whole board. So
Nice.
yeah, I really like it. Next is two Diabell Star. I see a lot more lists playing with three, but I didn't like bricking with her. I tried it with three, and it was just like too bricky. So two just feels right to me.
Okay.
Uh, and then jumping over to hand traps, we got three Ash and three Droll.
Okay.
Main deck Droll was like MVP today.
Nice.
Uh, it didn't matter if I was playing up against Voiceless. It didn't matter if I was playing against Snake Eye Fire King. Like this won me so many games today on its own. And Ash is always nice to have. I mean, it's Ash.
Heck yeah. So you definitely recommend playing Drone the main.
Yeah.
Okay.
Main deck draw was insane. Up against Labyrinth, it was the one match that I lost, and it was round three. Game two, I actually sided out my play set of Droll because Droll typically doesn't do anything to Labyrinth. But what was funny is today, having Droll in my hand would have won game two against Labyrinth. Like they needed to draw and search for resources, and Droll would have been crazy. But I sided it out because it's typically bad against the deck.
Right, right.
Here comes the goo. Um, we got two Poplar.
Oh yeah.
We don't play Snake Eye Ash, but Poplar. You just go Bonfire, add Poplar to hand, and it's literally free combo. Link it off, make Link Karibo, place itself back in the spell and trap. It adds original Sinful Spoil whenever it's special summon. Send it from the spell and trap to special Hydrant from deck. You already have Link Karibo, and it's just crazy how good this card is.
Yeah, it really is. Card's amazing.
Yeah, it really is. Then we got HQ, Rhoda, and Original. And then we also have the three Bonfire. So the theory behind playing two Poplar instead of just one is that if you open one, then not only is Bonfire dead, but I can't special summon Poplar for free from hand. So running two, even if you open one, then Bonfire gets great value, but also you could like turn one, Bonfire, get Poplar, and then like turn three, see another Bonfire, so then you Poplar, do it all over again. And
Nice.
it's just insane value. The consistency just got so much better.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
I played 3 talents today. Card was incredible. My last matchup against Voiceless, I was in a very bad spot where if I would have got hand trapped twice, I would have lost the game. And this was game 3. So my Poplar, I went Bonfire Special Poplar. It got hit by Imperm. So my only play uh from that point, or no, it was I special summoned Poplar, and then Poplar got hit by, I think it was Ash Blossom. Um, in that situation, like if I would have got hand trapped again, then I would have like pretty much lost on the spot. But since they hit me with Ash, and then I went Talons look at their hand, I ripped the Imperm out of their hand, and then I was able to normal summon Airlifter and pretty much play for free.
Nice, nice. That's dope.
Called by, not much to say there. I mean,
Card's
it's
crazy.
yeah, it's definitely sacky. I mean, I called by to low in the voiceless matchup, so that was kind of awesome. Uh, Alert, rescue, and 3 emergency. Like this is all like standard.
Oh yeah.
Um, and then also standard, but it's 3 wanted, contain, and extinguish. So pretty much like every rescue ace deck is gonna have the same cards
Mhm.
as far as that goes. And then lastly, 3 imperm. I didn't want it to be Veiler or Ghost Mourner because I didn't want to play into talents as much. And there's times where like just with my turn 1 plays in my back row and imperm and stuff, like I don't even have to play into talents at all. And so it's just nice having something like this to not play into those cards.
Absolutely.
Um, moving over to the extra,
Okay.
I played Anima. This card was crazy. Uh, it's almost like people forgot this card existed. Like they are not respecting it this format.
Absolutely.
Link Karibo. This card's amazing.
Yeah.
Um, I played 2 copies of SP. Um, there is so many times where if I didn't have the second SP, then I would have lost. The card's just insane.
Yeah.
I played Sunlight Wolf. Um, you can like recycle Ash or whatever else you need for your combo, and it's just it's nice to have.
Mhm.
Hida. This card's like tier 0 this format. Um, Dark Nightmare Phoenix. Phoenix actually came up today and like won me a game because I was up against Salamangreat, and I was in a state where it was like if my normal summon gets negated, then pretty much I lose. So I was able to go into Nightmare Phoenix and pop my opponent's back row, which was an Imperm, and then
Nice.
from there my normal summon was just able to overperform. So that was really nice. I played Heat Soul Princess. Princess is insane, like literally game warping. And then I also played the Spice, Amblowell, Zealantis, Raging Phoenix. So what you can do with these is like turn 1 is you can go into Princess and then bring a fire back and then go into Amblowell. So then when the opponent's turn, they special summon a monster. Princess can pop this, pop their monster, special summon herself, and then Amblowell can special summon a link from either player's grave. If Princess is on board, it has to be a fire, but you play quite a bit of them, so it's usually getting 2 bodies back on the board just from one. And then you might even like special summon a Heat Soul, so then you've got like Heat Soul Princess, and it's just really nice.
Heck yeah.
Um, Another thing is going second. You can, instead of going into the Amblewell. Going second, you can go Princess, Princess, Revive a Fire. Go into Raging Phoenix, and then Raging Phoenix link into the Zealantis. And then Zealantis board wipe, and then special back your monsters and your opponent's monsters. And what was funny is this actually came up against Flu, and Flu like never special summons, but the fact that like, Zealantis is a card, I made my opponent special summon a monster and then trigger Princess from the grave to pop my Turbulence and then special summon herself. And then because Turbulence was popped, I was able to special Raging Phoenix. And this had 58, this had like 25, and then Princess has 27. And I just like went for a game at that point, like start a battle. Because these two are co-linked, I was like able to pop cards that my opponent controlled and then like go for game.
Yeah, that card's
And
crazy.
yeah, it really is.
I played
And
against when I played against that earlier, I rescue ace guy today. Yeah, dude, he pulled that combo off. Yeah, it's disgusting.
yeah, it really is. Like before Phantom Nightmare, you would usually go for like Celine access code. This the Raging Phoenix Zealantis is so much better. Like it's
Absolutely.
crazy. Last is Goddess. This didn't come up at all today, but I wanted it there just in case. And then a Typhon.
Okay.
Typhon is pretty insane.
Yeah, that card's really good.
Moving over to the side, I played 3 Ghost Bell, which is like really good this format because it hits wanted. It hits like anything that would like revive a monster from the grave, and it can even like you can bell a princess. Like you just get like a lot of value out of it this format. I played 3 Lancia because I was thinking like you know we may be seeing a lot more flu and cash and stuff like that. So I just wanted something just in case. I didn't end up seeing this card against flu today, but against Runic Generator, this card was like crazy.
Yeah.
Because like there was this one game, it was like game two. I opened Lancia and Droll. So like the Runic Generator player like literally couldn't play, and then it got back to my turn, and I like full comboed.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty like I saw like a lot of people start playing Lancia just to dodge evenly too.
Oh yeah, yeah, that too. Because evenly against my board, it's like it depending on my setup and what I have and haven't used yet, it can be lethal. I actually got hit by evenly earlier, and I still ended up winning, but
Nice.
I had to like really work for that win.
Heck yeah.
And I didn't have any traps to work with, so it was like, it was just kind of a grind fest. Next up is Spooky Dogwood. I just wanted like something for time, and I cited this card in like 3 times, and I never seen it. So this card might as well have not even been like been in my side.
Like the card's so trolly.
Yeah, it really is. It's like I don't know. I would have rather it have been soul release, but my soul releases got here like 10 minutes before the remote started. Like that's when the mail ran,
Gotcha,
and my
gotcha.
deck list was already submitted. So I was like, yeah, I'm just it
Under
is what it is.
understandable.
Next up is Cosmic Cyclone. So this going second into the Fire King board is wild because you can like say they end on like Appaloosa and Amblewell. I don't know, like they just end on like their full setup board, and then you're just like Cosmic Cyclone on Fire King Island. So now their entire board gets blown up, and they have 2 options, especially if you do this in the main phase. Their 2 options are choose not to trigger anything in the grave to avoid playing into talents, or choose to trigger their effects so that they have bodies on board, but now they play into talents. And if you open up this plus talents, you pretty much win on the spot.
Absolutely. Yeah, cards
So
cards pretty nasty this format for sure.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. This card overperformed like crazily today, but cross out because we're in a droll heavy format, but just hand traps in general. I mean, Snake Eye Fire King's on like 15 hand traps, and everyone seems to be on Ash Imperm and sometimes Droll, maybe even Ghost Spell. So this card, like, say that you're going first, side out like one Ash, one Droll, one Imperm, and then put in the playset of crossouts, and then you just pretty much play for free at that point.
Absolutely.
Um, this plus the called by, I was able to play through so many hand traps today.
Yeah. Card is literally amazing. I ain't gonna lie, I sided it myself.
Yeah, like it it did wonders today. Like I would have not won my voiceless match if not for cross out.
Heck yeah, brother. All right, man. You got any shout outs?
Yeah, so I wanted to shout out the Southern West Virginia community, especially like the teams, the Prime House and the Eldlick Armada, and also shout out to my friend Elijah who let me borrow at the last minute. He let me borrow a copy of Raging Phoenix because this card was crazy today, and I would have probably not topped if not for that.
Heck yeah, brother. Oh, that's awesome,
Alright.
man. Hey, well, congratulations, you're a top dude, and
Oh yeah, thank you.
we appreciate you coming on the channel.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to be here, dude.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.